The first time she parked on my lawn, I assumed it was a mistake. The second time, I took photos. By the third time, I realized it wasn't accidental. It was convenience. The HOA president lived across the street, and during meetings at her house, guests filled every available curb. Instead of walking 20 extra steps, she would angle her SUV halfway onto my grass, leaving tire marks carved into the soil I'd just reseeded. When I asked her politely to stop, she smiled and said, "It's just grass." That was the moment I stopped talking. I checked the survey markers. Clear boundary line, no shared easement, no public access strip. My lawn was entirely mine. I sent a written notice. No response. Next meeting night, she did it again. That's when I went to the hardware store. One can didn't damage her car. It didn't touch it at all. Instead, I used expanding landscape foam to secure heavy-duty steel ground sleeves beneath the lawn edge. By morning, 4 removable steel bollards stood exactly along my property line. Subtle, spaced perfectly and fully compliant with local code. They weren't aggressive. They weren't ugly. But they made one thing very clear. A vehicle could no longer roll onto my lawn. That evening, she pulled up out of habit. The SUV stopped inches from the first post. She tried adjusting her angle. No entry point. Guests watched from across the street. She reversed, parked properly, walked the extra steps. The emails came later. Complaints about visual obstruction and neighborhood harmony. I responded with the zoning approval and property survey. The county inspector even stopped by, confirmed everything was legal and within setback regulations. The tire marks stopped appearing. My lawn recovered. And the HOA president, she now parks exactly where she's supposed to. Funny thing about boundaries, when words don't work, infrastructure does. Sometimes all it takes is one can of expanding foam to make a permanent point.